Clem Burke, Blondie drummer, dies at 70, cause of death, and final words revealed. April 8, 2025, Los Angeles, CA. The music world is mourning the loss of Clem Burke, the legendary drummer and founding member of Blondie, who passed away on April 8, 2025, at the age of 70. According to a statement from his family, Burke died due to congestive heart failure, following a brief but intense battle with cardiac complications. In his final moments, Burke reportedly turned to a longtime friend and whispered his last words. "Keep the rhythm alive." The pulse of Blondie. With his high-octane energy, sharp style, and unmatched technique, Clem Burke was more than just a drummer. He was the heartbeat of Blondie. From the groundbreaking grooves of Heart of Glass to the gritty drive of One Way or Another, Burke laid the rhythmic foundation for a band that broke every rule and redefined pop, punk, and disco. Born November 24, 1954, in Bayonne, New Jersey, Burke picked up the sticks early and never let them go. He joined Blondie in the early 1970s, just as the New York punk scene exploded out of CBGB. His explosive style, inspired by legends like Keith Moon and Hal Blaine, set him apart immediately. Clem didn't just play the beat, he was the beat, said Blondie co-founder Chris Stein. He made our sound feel alive, urgent, dangerous, exciting. A life beyond Blondie. Though best known for his work with Blondie, Burke's career extended far beyond one band. He recorded and performed with a wide array of artists, including Iggy Pop, the Ramones, briefly as Elvis Ramone, Eurythmics, and Bob Dylan, to name a few. He also co-founded The Empty Hearts, a rock supergroup featuring members of the Cars and the Romantics, and remained active in the studio and on tour well into his late 60s. Final days and a musician's goodbye, Burke had reportedly been dealing with heart-related health issues in recent months, but kept his diagnosis private. He spent his final days at home in Los Angeles, surrounded by family, fellow musicians, and close friends. He had been working on Blondie archival sessions and a memoir before his passing. According to producer Jeff Silverman, who was with him days before his death, Burke's final words were, "Keep the rhythm alive," a phrase that fittingly sums up both his passion and his legacy. Tributes from rock royalty. The news of his death has sparked an outpouring of love and heartbreak from across the music world. Debbie Harry, Blondie frontwoman, "I can't imagine Blondie without Clem. He was thunder and soul behind me for 50 years. Mick Rock posthumously quoted, "The camera loved Clem because he was always moving, always feeling." Dave Stewarks, "One of the most versatile, stylish, and fierce drummers I've ever worked with." Fans have created spontaneous street-side memorials at CBGB's old site in Manhattan and in Los Angeles outside Capitol Studios, where Burke often recorded. A legacy that can't be replaced. Burke's impact stretched far beyond the drums. His presence influenced fashion, studio production, and stage performance. He was inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame with Blondie in 2006 and is widely regarded as one of the greatest drummers of his generation. In honor of his memory, Burke's family has announced the launch of the Keep the Rhythm Alive Foundation, which will provide funding and mentorship to young drummers and music students in underserved communities. Final note. Per Clem's wishes, his memorial service will be private. A public celebration of life and tribute concert is being planned in New York City later this summer.